What's going on, guys? Welcome back to hashtag GSM for GM here in WWE 2K24 MyGM Mode, Season 3, Episode 96, as we kick off the road to WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley will battle Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton in the #1 contenders triple threat match here tonight. Hostilities kind of flying high between these three in recent weeks. Spoiler alert, Rhea Ripley will win. I've already simulated that result. I fixed the match, so Rhea Ripley will win. John Cena wants the next shot of the WWE title. Him, Punk, and Michaels will collide in a triple threat match. Another #1 contenders triple threat next week here on SmackDown that we will watch. We'll set that up on the end of this episode. Roxanne will attack Charlotte backstage in a backstage brawl here tonight after she feels Charlotte cost her the WWE Women's Championship at Survivor Series, setting up a match between the two at WrestleMania. Damian Priest wants the next crack at the Intercontinental Championship. He calls out Gunther tonight. Shawn Michaels and LA go one-on-one after Knight called out Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series, not being overly high on the antics of Shawn as of late. Finn Balor will get involved and attack Knight, who's returning from injury here tonight. And then in the main event, Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline, will battle Solo Sikoa and Big E, the match that we've been waiting to see for a while. And not only any ordinary tag team match, this is an Extreme Rules tag team match. As far as power cards go, let's see, pre-match physio, health spa, fixed match, injury rehab. I think we're good. I think we're good to go. Confirm booking. We're in Albuquerque, New Mexico tonight. Let's get right into it so we can watch this main event. Alright, we already know the outcome of this match. Rhea Ripley is headed to WrestleMania and will challenge Becky Lynch for the WWE Women's title. Sounds a lot like WrestleMania 40, rather, does it not? Big win for Rhea, who has won a lot of her matches lately. Cena and Rollins might... it says new feud, but we'll see if Cena wins next week. We are going to simulate this match, the backstage brawl between the two. Charlotte Flair gets the better of Roxanne Perez. I mean, the result doesn't really matter. I wish Roxanne would have won, but it's not something I'll waste a fixed match option on. Okay, promo from Priest. I'm going to simulate this match. 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels wins with an assist from Finn Balor before he battles in next week's #1 contenders match. Another win for Shawn Michaels. Self-promo for Punk, good stuff, and we watch our main event, Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso, the Bloodline, battling Solo Sikoa and Big E in a Extreme Rules tag team matchup. Let's get into it. A lot of bad blood in this one. So I think we have 3 matches official for Mania. I said, on our last episode, I'm not really certain what we'll do at Mania, but I think I'm pretty certain now. It's going to be Roxanne Perez and Charlotte Flair in the undercard, a WrestleMania rematch from 4 years ago, this time with the roles reversed. I like that match a lot. We also have Becky Lynch defending the Women's World Championship against Rhea Ripley. We've done that match once on SmackDown about a year ago, I think, when Rhea Ripley just turned face. But she has spent this entire year running through the SmackDown women's roster, whether it was Roxanne Perez or Cora Jade, Tiffany, Alexa Bliss. She has beaten everybody. And she has beaten a lot of these women multiple times. She is ready for this opportunity at WrestleMania. The only woman that she hasn't beaten, and I think she even beat Beth Phoenix at WrestleMania as well. She beat Beth at WrestleMania. She's beaten Cora Jade multiple times. She beat Roxanne Perez multiple times. She's now beaten Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton multiple times. The only woman on SmackDown she has yet to beat is Becky Lynch. Now, I'm going to look back in my notes here to before WrestleMania last year in 2005. Because I think we did do that match at one point. Beth Phoenix beat Rhea on SmackDown on episode 71 of Season 3. Before that, though, we did do that match. Episode 69, Season 3. Jimmy Uso throwing a fucking garbage can in. We did do Becky and Rhea. I don't think we did that match otherwise, though. Beth Phoenix got involved and inadvertently cost Rhea the win, so Becky Lynch went over that night. But that was on a random SmackDown. So Rhea has yet to beat Becky Lynch. She's the one woman that she hasn't beaten yet here in WWE. And she could very well walk away the winner of that one. She plays her cards right. And she's certainly riding a wave of momentum, so it could certainly happen. Nice DDT there from Roman to Solo Sikoa. Looking forward to Becky and Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. That should be a great one. So we have our 2 women's matches set. I was thinking maybe Roman and Seth for the WWE Championship, because Roman did lose the title to Seth back at Backlash earlier this year, and they never had a rematch. That would be a fun match to revisit. But, you know, Roman's kind of busy with Solo, who has yet to beat Roman Reigns. I feel like we should do that match at least one more time, and we can say, listen, if Solo loses, he is banished from SmackDown. That's the stipulation. The only way Roman agrees to one more match with Solo, if he can beat him. And if he does, then it's over. The feud is done. But if Roman Reigns wins, Solo must leave SmackDown. And the Bloodline will live on. Or, you know, even the stipulation that he rejoins the Bloodline, perhaps. I don't think that's a bad idea. Roman's already beaten Jey Uso at WrestleMania. What's stopping him from beating Solo Sikoa as well? Roman's won his last number of WrestleMania matches. We know that much. He beat Jey Uso 2 years ago at WrestleMania 2004, and he beat Jey Uso, or rather Randy Orton, last year in the main event to win back the WWE Championship. So I think Roman and Solo in some sort of Extreme Rules match, or some sort of potentially a last man standing match, is Roman's specialty. Not really a specialty, but, you know, he did beat Jey Uso in the last man standing match 2 years ago at Mania, so I feel like it only makes sense. Big E ain't making the Mania card. I hate to break it to you guys, but Big E ain't making the Mania card. He got his opportunity for the title against Seth Rollins and lost. Big E ain't making Mania. But Solo and Roman is the match to do. So that's 3 matches confirmed. We have 2 more matches to go. One of them, I think, we'll probably do an Intercontinental title match. We'll probably do, you know, obviously, not probably, we will do Rollins versus someone for the WWE Championship. Gunther's match is up in the air. Kind of depends what happens with Gunther. It also depends what happens with Punk and MVP, and who wins that triple threat with Punk, Cena, and Shawn. That should be an amazing triple threat. And it's an interesting position for Cena, because him and Punk don't have any history, but Cena has history with Shawn Michaels, as does CM Punk, so Shawn has an issue with both men. He beat CM Punk at WrestleMania last year, lost to Shawn Michaels, or rather, Shawn Michaels lost to John Cena at Backlash the month after. If Punk wins and faces Rollins at Mania, then we do Cena and Michaels at WrestleMania. We have to axe the Intercontinental title match, and we get back to Cena. Oh! Going for the Samoan Spike, and Jimmy Uso gets out of it. Helps Jimmy some tension there between the two. Yeah, so thinking about it now, if Punk wins, which I would love for him to win, we do Punk Rollins and axe the IC title match. Sorry, you got Action Mania the last couple of years, but it is what it is. We do that match at Mania. We do Punk and fucking Seth Rollins, and then John Cena and Shawn Michaels. If John Cena wins, we will do an IC title match at Mania. Shawn, I guess, would not make the card. We already did Shawn and Punk, sorry, from last year. And Punk ended up beating Michaels on SmackDown soon after, so I guess Michaels just wouldn't be at Mania. Oh, nice spear there from Roman. And if Shawn Michaels wins, 1, 2, 3, the Bloodline win definitively in this Extreme Rules match tonight.
Here are your winners, Jimmy Uso.
Solo Sikoa cannot beat this man. Pinning Big E did Roman Reigns. Another big win for the Bloodline.
No frills, no gimmicks, just old school tag team excellence to get the victory.
I like the idea of Solo having to rejoin, the Bloodline, if he loses, but I feel like he was already in the Bloodline, so, like, what's the end game there between the two? Will Solo have to turn on Roman again? I think that's kind of dumb. I feel like that's kind of ass-backwards booking. So we'll probably just have Solo get banished. If Solo does not win at WrestleMania, then Solo's gone from SmackDown. So that's that. pretty quick and simple match there. They fucking hired Stardust. What is that garbage? That is trash. I want Cody Rhodes back on our show. We had Cody Rhodes on SmackDown very briefly in 2002, and that was it. It was very short-lived. I made $91,000. That's not bad. Contract negotiation. Add 4 weeks to a contract duration. I don't think that really matters. I think we re-signed everyone, honestly, till the end of the year, but, you know, we'll see. Maybe we'll end up needing it. NXT did end up overtaking us in the #1 spot. Okay, because they got a 6th trophy. Well, fuck them for that. Detroit, Michigan. John Cena says, I've been putting in a lot of work, and I think I've earned a Universal or a shot at the Universal Championship. How about it? We don't just give him a fucking shot. He's got to win a #1 contenders. I'll say, you know what? Well, let's see. Do I say yes to that? I'll say, you know what? I'll just say yes. I'll say yes, because he honestly might end up becoming #1 contender. So, we'll see. Cora says, hey boss, you've benched me for a while, and I really want to get back in the ring. It's time you woke up and put me back where I belong. I want a match in the next show. Yeah, but who does she face? We've already had Charlotte beat her. I mean, I was going to say Charlotte and Cora, but Charlotte already had a match against Cora, and she fucking beat her. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I'm just going to say sorry, that's not my plans. I don't really know what we do with Cora. Should have a better chance in another brand. Who cares? So let's do that as the triple threat here. The aforementioned triple threat. Triple threat. Stamina 13 down for Roxanne Perez. Holy shit. We gotta give her the week off so she doesn't get hurt. Yeah, so let's do that triple threat that we were talking about. Cena, Shawn, and Punk. Winner advances to Mania for the WWE Championship. Charlotte will call out Roxanne. Power card. Scouted, Noah Guy, Health Spa. Health Spa 1 as well. I mean, let's use the Health Spa thing. Let's buy it just in case. We will use it on Roxanne. Her stamina is in the toilet. Yeah, she's lower than anyone else by a pretty wide fucking margin. I mean, her stamina is only going to go up by 5, but whatever. Whatever, it's better than nothing, right? Alright, so we'll do that this week. What else we got? What else we got? Let me look back at my notes here. Maybe LA Knight calls out Finn Balor after he cost him that match last week. I do like the idea of Damian Priest and Gunther for the IC title. I guess we could make it a #1 contenders match with like a fucking Big E or something, but like what's the reason, you know what I mean? I think we should have Solo call out Roman. Roman will respond, because that's going to be the Mania match. I should have just put Cora in a match. Like, I should have told her I was going to put her in a match. Let's do this. Becky and Rhea. Yeah, Roxanne has the night off. I was going to say Roxanne and Cora, but we could save that for SmackDown in 2 weeks when Roxanne's like back and Charlotte can cost her to win. We could do this. We'd do Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. Boom, baby. Let's go. I like that match. So Roman's getting called out by Solo, right? He is. So we're good on that. Yeah, I was gonna have Seth interfere in this, but that would be stupid because we're watching it, so that would be dumb. I say we do Gunther and Big E. Interference from Damian Priest. I like that. When was the last time Gunther lost anything, by the way? I think it's been a long fucking time. He has won a lot of matches in the last, like, couple of months. He has been, I say booked, but, like, he's done fairly well for himself. So Cora Jade will not wrestle. Reed is out hurt. Rollins is free, and MVP is free. Jimmy Uso is also free. We did MVP and Rollins a couple of weeks ago. I don't love that. Running that back, because Rollins won, too. There was no real reason to go back to it. We've never done Rollins and Jimmy before, so let's do that tonight. What a warm-up for Rollins after beating Big E at the pay-per-view. So yeah, here's our, not an amazing card tonight, but I'm really looking forward to that main event. So it's going to be Seth Rollins and Jimmy Uso opening the show. LA Knight calling out Finn Balor after he cost him the win last week, asking him what his issue is with him. Becky Lynch and Rhea Ripley, can they coexist? You know the whole deal. They're teaming up tonight against Alexa Bliss and Tiffany Stratton. Charlotte Flair responds to Roxanne's attack from last week, challenging her to a match at WrestleMania. If she really wants a rematch, then come fucking get it, bitch. Solo Sikoa calls out Roman Reigns in Tribal Combat for WrestleMania, agreeing to this, or he'll challenge him to a match, and when we do Roman's rebuttal next week, he'll say, I'll give you a rematch, but only if you leave SmackDown if I win this time. Gunther takes on Big E in non-title action. Damian Priest will interfere. If Big E wins, honestly, I might do the fixed match option on a rematch between Gunther and Big E, and Gunther will retain the title. I like the idea of doing Gunther and Priest for the title, whether it be at WrestleMania or on the SmackDown before WrestleMania. So I can use the fixed match option on that one, because we still have one left before Mania, unless I buy another one. So anyway, that's only if Big E wins. If he doesn't, then it doesn't matter. And then in the main event, John Cena, Shawn Michaels, and CM Punk. My God, I am fucking looking forward to this match. #1 contenders match for the WWE title. 3 men that all won at Survivor Series. John Cena beating Bronson Reed in that ambulance match. Shawn Michaels beating Damian Priest. And CM Punk beating MVP. This should be an amazing fucking match, and we will watch it next week here on the show. And I say next week, but in a couple days, obviously. On hashtag GSM4GM. As always, folks, be sure to like this video, drop a comment, share the video, and subscribe to the channel for more daily content. And also hit the bell button to be notified every single time we go live here on the channel. Until next time, guys, I'm Graham G.S. Matthews, and I'll catch your ass down the road.